On this video, we're going to be taking a deep dive into Quant, which is QNT USDT or USD. Very similar charts. And what I am seeing here, I just want to mention from the last time that I talked about Quant, is that I changed my opinion a little bit on this falling wedge pattern. Now, I do think that this falling wedge pattern is valid on the up to the 3-day time frame, instead of, I think last time I talked about that it was only valid up to the monthly time frame. It does make a difference because if this actually turns out to be a fake out here, as I have seen, as showing here in the last 3-month candle close, then we could be looking at something else if Quant actually breaks back into this pattern. That would invalidate this falling wedge pattern if it does that on the 3-month time frame. Now, the price target for this breakout here, which looks like it already happened back in the April, actually the June closing here. Okay, this started in April but ended in June. Price target would still be about that for $220 price target. Now, price targets, of course, are estimates only. It very much depends on what Bitcoin is doing. I am long on Bitcoin. I am long on quite a bit of the altcoins here, so my opinion on this market is still bullish. But I'll tell you guys when I change my opinion, because I think all cycles come to an end. Bull cycles, bear cycles, sideways cycles, and of course, these are just my opinions. Like the rest of this video, it's not financial advice, but I will tell you guys when I change my opinion. And I never trade altcoins without a clear understanding of Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin dumps, that's going to be very bad for your altcoins. So you want to be rooting for Bitcoin. I did a more detailed video on Bitcoin earlier today that will majorly affect the altcoins. So I'll link you guys at the end of the video. But right now, what I'm seeing Quant doing is that it broke out of this falling wedge pattern. Price target, I mentioned that. It is an estimate only. Let's take a look into the daily time frame, where I do see a possible breakout here of a smaller falling wedge pattern, at least on the daily time frame, right? If so, right now it is trying to break out. As you guys can see, we had established trend lines, and it's trying to break out of it during today's daily candle. Let's see if that is successful. If it is successful, then that would be the actual breakout point, and the price target would be about 100, just right above $130. If that is not successful, then I will move this measure move along this upper trend line here to a later estimated date. Now, falling wedges has a higher chance of breaking to the upside, but they could still break down as well. They have a smaller chance of breaking to the downside. Some things to be aware of. Now, even if they break out, it is not 100% they're going to go to the measured targets. I've seen breakouts that flop, right? So some things to also be aware of. So this is basically what I'm seeing for Quant for now. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing more of this coin by dropping a like, comment, subscribe, or any other coins in this market. I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis.